What is up, everyone? My name is Zach, and today is a different type of video. We don't got a ranking. I've already done those for the week. We don't have a top 5 for this week. I've already done that. I've already done a review for Annabelle Creation, which you can find down below. But what do we have here today? We have a brand new video, and this is kind of going to be an editorial. I haven't done one of these since I was defending Tom Holland's, but I've been wanting to do some more. And this is from you guys to hear personal experiences and everything like that. But if you've seen the title, you know what this is about. This is about annoying moviegoers. Now, we've all been to the movies. There's always been that one person or one group of people or one group of teenagers or one family that can ruin an experience for you. So today, I thought I would take mine and tell you my experience, because I've had so many damn experiences, and most of them I can forgive. Most of them I can just close my eyes and just be like, okay, just count to 5 and then it'll stop. But sometimes I can't, and this last experience really bittered me. I've been holding off doing this for the past 2 weeks because this actually happened in my Annabelle Creation screening. Within screenings, if you guys don't know, some of the people in there are press, and then some of the people in there are people who just won tickets for free, or somehow got tickets off a free movie website. And I understand a lot of these people, it's free movies. Who wouldn't want to see a free movie? And it's early. I mean, I would. I love going to them. Going to these horror movies seem to be the worst. And I don't just mean in free screenings. Horror movies always seem the worst. Plus, it's coming out, and I know this is going to happen in it. It happened in Wish Upon to my friend. My friend has a good story about that too. But we're talking about my experience in Annabelle Creation, and here's what happened. I'm going to set this scenario. So me and my friends show up, we look at the line, and we see that there's a group of people. A majority of these people are under the age of 6. You heard that. Under the age of 6. What's the wrong detail there? Well, one, it's family members bringing their 6-year-olds or younger to an R-rated film. Now, given, if this R-rated film was Deadpool per se, or a comedy, or an action film, I might be able to forgive it. I don't, like, that's how you want to raise your kids, fine. But this is a horror film. A horror film that could scar your kid for life. It's the dumbest thing you could possibly ever fucking do. And you're an asshole for bringing your kid to that. And I understand, babysitting, it is very expensive. It is very expensive, I know that. I've seen what people get charged for babysitting kids. My friends do it. It's expensive. And trust me, I understand why these people wouldn't want people to babysit. But, given, you don't bring your 6-year-old or younger to an R-rated horror film. Now, with that going on, I sit down in my seat with my friend. We're both sitting there. A lot of the seats are taken up by families. You would think this is a screening of Lego Batman, which I went to this year, and there were more adults in that theater than kids. It's sad, and that is very disappointing to say because, like I just said, this is an R-rated screening of Annabelle Creation, not Lego Batman. And Lego Batman had more adults than kids in it. And from there, this is about a creepy-ass doll. Not some fucking cute ghost or a gremlin. This is a creepy doll that makes even the oldest of men scared. It makes older people not want to see the film because it is about a creepy doll. You already lose a majority of your audience from having a creepy doll in a horror film. Still bring your fucking kid who is under the age of 6 years old to a fucking horror screening. My friend, back to, we are sitting in our seats looking around, and we both said, I fucking know to God there are going to be some loud ass kids in here. Given, we knew it was going to happen. But we're sitting there. Screening starts. Perfectly fine. Through the few trailers they showed. Movie starts. Alright? First off, person behind me. Kids. Decide to rip out their fucking candy at this point. Rip open the bag and crunch with their fucking mouths open. Not adults. Kids. And their parents, I might as well say, were also doing the same fucking thing. At the quietest of parts in the beginning. So whatever, it's the beginning. I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna hold back a little bit. I'm just gonna watch the movie. You know, they're eating, like, whatever. That's up to you. There's nothing important to happen. And trust me, get this. During horror films, I don't necessarily hate people talking. I don't necessarily hate people communicating and, like, jumping out of their seat and stuff. Because one, I kind of enjoy that because when someone jumps out of their seat at the same time, it makes me not look as scared because the person next to me jumped and I could have just jumped because of them. Realistically, I was scared. And that's my thing, is I don't hate when people talk, because horror films are for a unique experience and having fun. But this is what happens when I start getting pissed. When your kids start running up and down the fucking theater. And that's the studio rep right before the theater said, please keep your kids in order. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. They were not keeping these kids together. And I was very surprised that the studio rep didn't go up to those kids and be like, hey, like, quiet your kids down. They're running up and down the aisle. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They're leaving the theater, coming back. And it's like, okay, fine. This is in the first 45 minutes of the movie. If it gets worse, I'm gonna say something by the third act. I'm just gonna blow up and say something by the third act. Given these kids did stop by the third act. But something happened in the middle of the movie. At one of the scariest scenes, I would like to say, in the film. I was so pissed. Turns out someone brought their fucking 1-year-old to this movie. A 1-year-old who can't even fucking talk yet. Except a go-go gaga and a go-go gaga. This isn't the Boss Baby. This kid starts fucking crying. I honestly thought it was part of the film. No lie, I thought it was the film. Then it started getting louder. I was like, nope, that kid's right in front of us and it's fucking crying. It is getting very loud. It gets louder and louder and louder. And me and my friend start just looking in this lady's direction, like, just staring her down until she just, I couldn't watch the film. I couldn't. I was so not even scared in that moment because this is probably one of the best scenes in the film. And this lady is fucking ruining it by having her damn kid start crying. And I get it. You don't want to miss the movie. You don't want to miss the movie. You already waited in line. You want to sit there and enjoy the film. But you knew the risk. And you were an asshole for bringing your fucking little more than a year-old son to a fucking film. Horror film that is R-rated, none the fact. So the scene continues, and probably for the next 15 minutes this kid is fucking crying. I'm very surprised no one said anything. Then I see the lady get up and walk out. I'm like, oh my god, she finally left. Turns out she didn't leave the theater. She decided to sit in that little dark alleyway so she can still see the movie. And so can her baby. And her baby's hearing all these loud noises because it's a horror film. It's gonna have a lot of loud noises. Start hearing a lot of these loud noises. Kid starts crying even louder, and this kid's now gotten even closer to me because I'm sitting on the edge right next to there. And I'm rolling my eyes, I'm sitting there shaking my head like, bitch, take your kid outside. I don't mean to call her a bitch, I'm sure she's a lovely lady. But really, take your kid outside. For God's sake, take your fucking kid outside and fucking calm him down and then bring him back in. When he's calm, he's nurtured, maybe put some like headphones over him or something just so he can muffle the sound out and sleep during the movie. I have no complaints with that because I understand babysitting is expensive. But that is the one thing. Cool, bring your 6-year-old to the theater. Make him get scarred for life. But bringing your damn baby, who isn't going to remember the film and isn't going to be scarred, but what that kid's going to be annoyed by is being super loud because babies hate loud noises. It's a fact. It's a fact wherever you go. If you are loud and a baby starts crying, it's because the baby heard the loud noise and got scared. That is what babies get scared by. And, I mean, I gotta shake my head because this lady brought a fucking 1-year-old or something and starts crying and I can hear it in the damn hallway. It started ruining my experience. And then, of course, fucking 4 minutes later after that, kids start running back around again. It's like, I don't know what the fucking thoughts of some of these parents were. If that was my kid, they would never fucking do that. Hell, if that was me in one of those screenings and I was like 5, 6, I knew. Sit in my seat and watch the damn movie. 1-year-old can't control it. That's the parent's fault. The parent, you're an asshole. The kids are being raised wrong. And, you know, whatever. That's up for another discussion. But the fact is this whole thing would have been completely missed if it's an R-rated screening. You don't take your fucking 6-year-olds and younger to an R-rated horror film. Well, not. I'm sure everyone seeing this will understand that and get that this is an issue. And I have problems with that, so nothing you can really fix about it, but come on guys, if you see this video and you know you're one of those people, think about it next time. Please. If you bring your kid, give him something to just be quiet. Please. I would praise you guys to do this. Sad part is sometimes even these horror screenings and horror films you go and see, it's sometimes not even the kids that ruin the movie. It's sometimes teenagers ruining the movie. Guys, that is my horror experience at a horror-free screening for Annabelle Creation. That is what my rant had to do. I had to get this off my chest because I am so tired of having annoying moviegoers. I get it. I get it sometimes. But sometimes you just shut up or don't take your kid, please. But please, guys, comment down below and let me know what are some experiences you guys have had and what movie has a kid or a moviegoer ruined for you. Please tell me down below. I'm really excited to communicate with you guys and talk about this, because everyone, if you've ever been to a horror screening, this has been happening to you. If you've ever been to a screening, this has happened to you. The only screenings I ever forgive these in is a kid screening for an animated film, because that is my fault. If your kid starts crying in there, or a 6-year-old's running up and down, that's my fault. I'm trying to enjoy a Pixar or Disney or DreamWorks film, and I understand that some kids just can't pay attention to the adults want to see it. I totally understand those screens, but an R-rated horror film is completely different. Also, as you're down there commenting, please comment, how do you think we should solve this? How should we fix this? I really want to hear about it down below, guys. I'll probably be doing another one of these if another big experience like this happens. But this experience really just roughed me wrong. I was very annoyed by it, and I've just been holding it for 2 weeks to share with you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more and you're new, make sure to subscribe and like. I really appreciate it. I do have a bunch of videos that I put out this weekend: Annabelle Creation spoiler review, Annabelle Creation not spoiler review, and then 2 ranking videos I also did. I did one for the Conjuring films, which is this whole Conjuring universe now, and I also did a top 5 underrated films, which that was very fun to make, because I got to talk about horror films that are underrated. I don't think a lot of people have checked out, but I think are worth checking out. So check those out down below, guys. I'm going to have those down below where you can find all of them and find my channel as well. And other than that, guys, stay classy and have a great rest of your guys' day.